Hi, my name is Marty with Skincare Science, and I'd like to do another video very much like the one I did with Michelle and the Contact Us. I actually received an email, and I'll never mention names or anything like that, but this is a really effective way to communicate eye to eye with individuals that are either using the Serene line or that work with me and my company to educate professionals. And I wanted to go over those emails and not word for word, but go ahead and talk about the content, and maybe if I can hopefully guess at what's going on and answer some of those questions. So the first email talks about derma data or information on the chemical peels that Serene offers. So there wasn't a lot of additional information. It was basically just sourcing information on those chemical peels. If you would like in the comments or through a further email, give me that information. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the time to guess at what's going on, guess what's needed. And again, it looks like information is being requested in written form. So I don't think this is really 100% going to solve the inquiry for the information. But I'm hoping not only will it help the individuals who originally requested the information, but also will help you. So it talks about derma data or information as it relates to the chemical peels that Skincare Science offers. And what I'd like to do is I'm not going to just talk about what Skincare Science offers. I'm going to talk about ranges and different types of acids. So let's go ahead and address that. And I'm really excited about my yellow because it was so bright, so I'm going to use that one. Okay, so let's go ahead with glycolic acid. So let's go ahead and do this. AHA, okay? And then let's go ahead and say 10% all the way through 70%. Now, I used to offer 70%. I don't anymore. There's reasons why. I'll go over that later. But I'm going to go ahead and state it here. And this will be good for any skincare line, wherever you at in your experience level. And the pH is what we're going to do is we're going to go 1.0 pH. Well, it has to be below 3.8. So let's go ahead and go to 3.5. Oh, sorry. pH. There we go. Okay. And salicylic acid or lactic acid would be your next one. But let's go ahead and do this. Glycolic and lac acid. Okay, both AHAs. Lactic acid is the weaker of the AHAs. So if you're going to prescribe and you're worried about allergic reaction, 1% of the population, but it's not really the 1%. It's one off. Okay, they have to put something on it. So is the 1%. I could never back that up. It was almost like someone guessed. So just always know to spot treat. You'll know by giving someone a home protocol whether there's an issue, like say with AHA3 facial cleanser or LAC10 resurfacing lotion with 10% glycolic acid. You get the point. All right. Then we have salicylic acid. Okay, and we're going to do what is this? 20 to 25% and a pH of, let's just say a pH range of 3.0 pH to 3.5 pH. Okay. We're not going to talk about trichloroacetic acid. That's advanced. We're not going to talk about Gesner. That's also advanced. We'll leave that for a later video. Now, I'm guessing at what they were talking to, and also I don't want to go on too long, so what I'd like to say is this very quickly. Glycolic acid and lactic acid, AHAs, are time dependent. Okay, so if I draw a little graph here, okay, and this is a reverse, okay? So we have time, and then we have depth of penetration, okay? So this is going to be level 1, and this will be level 2 as far as depth into the skin. As time progresses, this graph will go like that, okay? The longer it's on the skin, the deeper it's going to penetrate. Given the same pH across all percentages. I will go over pH in depth in another video. For this video, for what we're talking about now, you can't ask, well, is this the case with 50% 1.0 and 30% 3.0, or 70% 1.0 and 20% 2.0? This is a graphical representation of what glycolic acid does when it sits on the skin. That's it. It's not in a gel, it's not in liquid form, it's not in a lotion. Nothing else is being discussed, okay? Only as it relates to a bird's eye overview of glycolic acid. Salicylic acid, okay, is the same as glycolic acid, meaning when you treat with it, treat it the same. The only difference is you're going to, well, there are two, but, well, let me go over the two. One is salicylic acid is going to give you pseudo frosting, meaning as it evaporates, okay, it's going to leave a crustation. It's not like trichloroacetic acid when it actually eats protein. That's not what's going on. Protein coagulation is what that's called. That's TCA, that's advanced. Salicylic acid is a pseudo precipitation. It's an evaporation, what it's leaving behind. Okay? You can flake it off. So if you can flake it off, that is pseudo frosting and not actual protein coagulation. Huge difference. Also, salicylic acid, as stated by many educational videos and books and professionals, it's self-neutralizing. Believe it or not, and if you have this information, give it to me. I have never been able to read why salicylic acid is self-neutralizing. Maybe I haven't read enough, I don't know, but I've never found it. So if you find it, please send it to me, okay? The reason, scientific, why does it not need neutralization? So until that information comes to me, I treat them both the same. I neutralize both of them, and whatever information I have as it relates to glycolic acid, I apply it to lactic acid, and I apply it to salicylic acid. That is a huge guess as to the direction of what derma data is as it relates to the serene line. I personally know that I've created a lot of documentation as it relates, pictures and everything. If you don't have them or you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to skincarescience.com, log in, register. Go ahead and go to documents at the bottom and you'll see a lot of information. If there's still something there that you don't, that is not answering your question, get to me directly and I'll either provide you a website, I'll provide you a book, or I'll give you the information that I've already designed, written, and talked about. More than happy. I hope this helps and gives a primer and a foundation to individuals looking for this information, and also to the inquiry on derma data and the information that you're looking for. So thank you very much for watching, and this is another video to help you and to start that debate, start those light bulb moments for a better understanding of skin health and chemical acids. Thank you. Bye-bye.